Would it be what it do, my Aryan jigaboos? As you may well know, I am a man of many skills and little issue. One of my skills is having good taste, not only with video games, but also with delicacies. One of my favorite delicacies just so happens to be Laserdisc biscuits, or as they're often called colloquially, fucking crackers. Today, we will be ranking the objective best top 10 of these. Let's go. In number 10, we have Ritz. I am personally a big fan of the rounded off serrations on the Laserdiscs. One of the accessibility issues that comes with crackers is the fact that it has edges on it, which may cut people's mouths and tongues, making the experience a lot less enjoyable. The Ritz company was smart enough to get rid of this. Now, with all this praise, one would expect it to be higher on the list. However, while I was writing this script, I remembered a sonnet I wrote back while describing one of my grade school experiences. There was one kid, let's call him Johnny. The easiest way to describe him is Johnny is that type of nigga who ate a blue crayon and legitimately thought it was blueberry flavored after the fact. So one day, after the teachers definitely didn't get wasted, we found broken shards of a Jack Daniels bottle. Being the responsible person that I am, I decided to pretend to eat it, then pretend to choke on it while cutting blood flow from my head to my neck by strangling myself, making it look more realistic. Then, once I saw the onlookers start to cry, I would spit it out and laugh at them for thinking it was real and that it was an actual danger. I was showing it off to other kids during lunchtime, and I saw Johnny just so happen to be there. He said that if I wanted to make the trick funnier, I would actually swallow the damn thing. So he gave a demonstration, and nobody liked his unassuming excuse of an improvement for a party trick. Then, during history class, he starts coughing. The teacher then goes up to check if he's okay. He then sprays all the blood over her like he's a fucking sprinkler man. And he's saying stuff like, "I can't breathe," and call an ambulance. Everyone in the classroom started crying until the kid finally got help. Johnny Bialystok died that December. Now, you may be asking, what the fuck does that have to do with Ritz crackers? Well, glass has edges, and so do non-Ritz crackers. And as the great Latter-day Saint Huey Lewis said, it's hip to be square. This brings us to our number 9 spot. Saltines. Need I say more? Well, okay then. Though it is hip to be square, and the traditional saltines are squares, the main reason they are on this list is because of how revolutionary and gosh darn stunning and brave they are for breaking the trend of circular crackers, which is not only very archaic, but it's also a social construct that has only seen popularity recently due to the Obama administration and its propaganda. Hashtag Obama will not edge us.
So if you see him, you might be in for a big surprise. He'll turn into an alien before your very eyes.
On to number 6, we have Cheez-Its. Now, the cracker itself is great on its own, but what it represents is significantly more important. You see, a lot of people think that it tastes like shit, and some people are even born with a genetic disposition to cheese due to an ancestral skill issue, which means that they can't eat them. You may be thinking, wow, Griffith, that's very gatekeeping of you. Are you a Nazi or something? And to that, I have to say no. Because the aforementioned genetic disposition is called lactose intolerance. They literally have intolerance written in their DNA. And words can never be deceptive in any way at all. Therefore, since I am discriminating against somebody who is inarguably intolerant, I am doing my part in being an ally to the necrophile community by discriminating against these bigots and treating them like subhuman trash. What can you say you've done for the necrophile community, liberal? On to number 3. I of course want to put Hassan and Vouch.
At the end of the day, and I really hope you internalize this, you got blown the fuck out. And it's not because your points are bad, it's because your points are bad and you're stupid.
You're fat.
As we all know, crackers are mainly bread. And what do these people too produce a shit ton of? That's right, bread. One counter-argument I can already see being typed in the comment section is that it contradicts the criteria of having edges, and I simply do not understand what you're talking about. These two are about the most obtuse people I've seen since E.T. for the Atari.
That is literally, like, is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow?
Number 2 may be a shocker to everyone, since I'm sure everybody expected number 1 to be number 1, but in fact this is number 2, and I'm proud to say that it is everyone watching. By virtue of getting this far into the video, your melanin has been completely sucked out by Joe Biden. I'm sorry, but he gave me a choice between you and me, and I can't risk the yellow being sucked out of me. It must be this way.
Come down here in the basement where mechanics, where all the pool filter is. But I'm gonna wrap this chain around your head.
This makes Jim Crow look like Jim Eagle.
And you ain't black.
What? You're betraying me? No! How could you, an elderly politician whose constituency has supported him since before my parents were born, betray the trust of a minor?
You ain't black.
I guess that's it for me. I can no longer say that Vanilla Ice and M&M are bad. I'll get stares for bringing my dog to a barbecue, and my pig will never again chilling.
I know I've let you down.
Nani, Skyflexin, number 1 cracker all time. Why have you come here? Joe Biden has already sucked the chink out of my armor. Silly lesbian. I do not go to people who are already swagapino. I grant it to them. Anytime you think Britney Spears is good, you can turn to me. Joe Biden, I have come to take my revenge. And it will